By the way, whenever I give the cards, I say, this is your candidate. I don't say, please vote for my husband. I said, if you want change, if you want things done, if you want him to do at the national level all the things and have all the contribution that you have seen, please vote for this man. Now I want to say, a visionary, an innovator, a man for all communities. It's my honor to present my husband, Upendra Chivukula.
Thank you, Daisy. That's why I've been married to her for 35 years. You know who runs the show at home. That's okay. It's an equal opportunity country. But I just want to recognize Governor Florio for taking his time to come here, Senator Barbara Bono, the County Chair Peg Schaefer, and Vice Chair Zenon Christodoulou. Nobody else can pronounce his name. That's what we have in common. The Indian names and the Greek names are very... But I just want to, Jovi, Novik, and the campaign staff, I'm not going to, I can name all the people, but I think Sheridan, Arvind, Raman, and David, and Graydon, and Pete, and Jake, and Tony. You know, Tony is a volunteer. Tony brings 6 Democrats to the polls. Only 3 can vote, right? It is a journey. I mean, when you look at me, when I left India in 1974, trying to get education in the United States. You know, first of all, I didn't know anybody in this country. I was coming with $8 in my pocket and lots of loans for that, paying the tuitions. And never in my dream that I could become an assemblyman or a mayor in the United States, especially in New Jersey. Somerset County gave me that opportunity to become a good Democrat. I got the opportunity to be successful in Somerset County. There are many of you, all of you are my friends, and you are there to support me. One of the important things I see is that what happened to America in the last few years? You know, the Tea Party came in, and then instead of moving the country forward, you know, they were moving the country backward. You know, what about all this pessimism? What about America, the innovation, the optimism, investment in the infrastructure, taking the country forward? What happened here? Everybody's afraid. Even the Democratic legislators, when they talk about affordable health care, they don't want to talk about it. They voted for it. I think it's time for us to stand up and talk about what is good for middle-class America. Investment in education, a clean environment, transportation, especially public transportation, investing so that we are self-reliant on our energy policy. What happened to the energy policy? We don't have one. And there are so many things that we can go forward. Instead, people say, you know, my opponent says, I voted 31 times against something. What did you vote for in the last 4 years? How many legislations do you have that became law? 0. That kind of representation. And when you talk to him about what is happening in a town like Cranford or a small town like Bombrook or what's happening in Somerville, they are not my people. These people are different. We can't have that division. We need to unite. As Barack Obama, when he was speaking at the Democratic National Conventions, he says, this is United States of America, not divided States of America. Yeah. That's what we need to see. Great opportunity, and you know, having served in the legislature for more than 10 years, and going forward, I put forth many legislations. I worked with not only worked with the Democratic legislators, I worked with the Republican legislators. Since when compromise has become a dirty word? People don't want to reach across the aisle because instead of worrying about party ideology, one needs to think about common people. How do we solve their problems? Instead of that, they're talking about how do I please Speaker Boehner, or how we take care of Paul Ryan's budget and sacrificing the people. I think that is what is wrong with America right now. We need to go back. We need to have the Democratic Congress under this President Barack Obama. Please join me in supporting this. It doesn't happen by accident. When Chairwoman Peg Schaefer asked me, actually, Murray, you've been running for 18 months. I've been running for almost maybe 12 weeks, not even 12 weeks. March 18th, I went to visit her, and she wanted to, I thought she was going to tell me something. She said, why don't you run for Congress? I said, you got to be crazy. She said, 90 localities, 75 municipalities, 6 counties, 565 square miles. Median income in this district is $109,000. Very affluent. You have 250,000 unaffiliated, 150,000 Republican registration, 100,000 Democratic registration. I said, Chairwoman, are you out of your mind? But as my wife said, I think we have to build the organization. We have to put, if only people run for office that they're going to win, there will be only one candidate on any ballot position. So we have to put together a good organization. As Democrats, we have to work together. We have forgotten that. We said even Democratic legislators don't go out and support their own Democratic legislators. You have to defend. You have to give them the opportunity. They have to train them so that way they become future leaders of this great nation. And that's why I decided to run. And it has been a tough journey in that first thing, once you say, okay, I want to run. By April 2nd, between March 25th and April 2nd, you have to get 250 good signatures. You got to run around all over the 6 counties getting the signatures. We were able to do that. Get the name on the ballot. Then they said, well, in order for you to get the recognition by the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, you have to raise $350,000. I had about 6 weeks with the help of friends. I have my friends here, Hari Panapalli, Narayan Pirlamalla, I had Gulshan Chabra, many friends who have come forward. And we were able to raise $440,000. The job is not done. It's only half empty. Now I have to raise another $1 million. So that's where people come in to help me. And not only that, if you look at my schedule on the board, thanks to Joey, I start at 6 o'clock in the morning. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. This morning I was in Bridgewater at the train station. And then I go in the evenings. I go to the business walks in the evening. Yesterday I was in Garwood. And before I was in Westfield. And then during the daytime, 9 to 5, I have a little room. This is not really candidate's room, small room. It's locked up. You keep sheet after sheet, grade and feet. They gave me that to make the phone call, so that way we raise that money. So I'm working hard. I am committed. And what we can do is you can only concentrate on the journey. Try to see the best you can be. I think that's what, no matter what you do, you have to be the best you can be, so that way you succeed. And I am confident that we are going to beat Leonard Lance, and with your help, thank you very much. Thank you, enjoy, and Manip already joined us. There are a lot of people, I wish I could name all of you, but council members from Franklin Township, and friend Hector Rodriguez, and Ida, so many people. So I just want to thank you. Have a drink, have a Chevy Cola. Don't drive too much. Grandchildren.